So Ness fucking lives in and he fucking wakes up because this meteor fucking crashes right outside his motherfucking house. And he's like, the fuck? And so he walks out there and fucking Pokey Minch is there. And he's like, nothing to see here. Skedaddle. And then Pokey all of a sudden's knocking on the fucking door. And he's like, you gotta help me find my brother. And Ness is like, get the fuck out of my house, man. But then they find him. He's by the meteor. But then this bug fucking crawls out of the meteor. And his name is Buzz. He's like, I'm from the future, and there's this universal cosmic destroyer named Gygus. And Ness is like, who gives a shit, buddy? And he's like, you gotta find these sanctuaries, and then you can beat him. And Ness is like, I bet. So then they go to the fucking. They find they find the first sanctuary on this mountain, and then they go to the next town. It's called Tucson, where they find Paula, who's this little preppy fucking bitch. Then they're at this cult, right? Guess who's the leader? It's fucking Pokey Minch all along. Of course it is. That's when they find this band called the Runaway Five. I mean, it ain't no Jackson 5, it ain't Maroon 5, but it's a Runaway 5. So they go to the next city, 3D's nuts. They fucking get kidnapped because they're stupid. And then Paula's like, hey, watch this, I have telepathy. And she sends out a fucking SOS from her stupid ass brainstem. And this motherfucker named Jeff, he's like, I got that shit. And he steals his father's flying bike or whatever the fuck, and he fucking crashes because he's stupid. And he's like, okay, finds Ness and Paula, and he's like, da-da-da-da. They go to Saturn Valley, which is this fucking place with all these little motherfuckers called Mr. Jupiters. No, wait, that doesn't sound right. And then they realize that there's this monster, and they're like, Ness, do something. And Ness is like, PK fire! And he just kills everyone. Then they go to Fourside. They find the Runaway Five again, and they're like, what the fuck? And they get at this store, and Paula gets kidnapped again, because she's fucking stupid. And then they find this evil statue, and they're like, holy shit, it's the mayor. Holy shit, it's Pokey Minch. Ness is like, PK fire! And he fucking kills everyone. Except Pokey Minch, who escapes. And then they fucking fix the flying machine, and then they go to the next sanctuary. They cross the ocean, and then Ness fucking passes out from too much pussy. He dreams of this place called the Lamb. They really named this motherfucker. They go to Fourside again, and then they find the Scarebaba. Then they find this motherfucking pyramid, right? Next sanctuary. And then they go into a submarine to go into the deep darkness, which then they find this village with a bunch of shy motherfuckers. And then he finds a book that's like, listen, this is the lesson. And then he's like, PK fire! And he fucking kills everyone. He finds the next sanctuary, and then he fucking passes out again. Again, too much pussy. And he dreams of this fucking place called Magic Ant. There was this fucking nightmare. And then he beats the nightmare by going, PK fire! And then he wakes up and he's like, you are now strong enough to defeat Gygus. He's like, alright. Jeff's dad is like, yo, I got this time machine, except it don't work. And Ness is like, aight, bruh. And he's like, no, if you use it, we'll die. And Ness is like, yeah, I'm taking that chance, buddy. And he walks through it anyway. He finds Gygus with guess who? That's right, fucking Pokey Minch. You guessed it. Who else would it be? Who else is it gonna be? And then Ness is like, PK fire! And he kills all of them. Fucking, they go back home, eat a burger or some shit.